Welcome to Baz Travels. If you value these 8K immersive tours, please subscribe and like the video. It only takes a few seconds. Your support is the only way I can keep this channel going and continue bringing you these high quality experiences. Thank you for being here. Standing on the Lovelock Bridge, you are suspended between two worlds. Above you is the refined tree-lined elegance of Bay Street, and below you is the rugged stone-paved reality of the riverfront. To move from one to the other is to experience the true architectural genius of Savannah's design. As you leave the parklands behind and begin your descent, you're navigating the same vertical landscape that 19th century merchants and sailors used to traverse every single day. This isn't just a walk, it's a journey through the literal layers of the city's history. The walk along the top of Facades Walk offers a bird's-eye view of a massive brick facade that lines the river. These buildings are monumental, often reaching 5 or 6 stories high, anchored deep in the sandy bluff. From this vantage point, you can see the intricate ironwork of the bridges that connect the factors offices to the city level. It was in these very buildings that the global price of cotton was once negotiated, a trade that made Savannah one of the wealthiest cities in the world. The air up here is slightly cooler, caught in the shade of the oaks. But as you approach the stairs to lower level, the energy of the river begins to rise up to meet you. Descending the steep stone stairs is a sensory shift. The sounds of the city traffic fade, replaced by the low hum of the river and the distant call of a container ship's horn. You emerge onto a lower level, where the scale of the architecture feels even more imposing. Here, the walls are thick, weathered by centuries of humidity and salt air, showing the scars of a working port. This was the level of the warehouse floor, where heavy labour and industrial grit were the order of the day. Turning down the Lincoln Street ramp, you're walking one of the most historic pavements in Georgia. These ramps were engineered to allow horse-drawn wagons to navigate the steep grade of the bluff, and the uneven stones still echo with the ghosts of that heavy traffic. As the ramp levels out, you find yourself back on East River Street, where the atmosphere transforms once again. This eastern section of the waterfront has its own distinct personality. While the western end is often defined by grand civic buildings, this area feels like a social heart of the river. It is a place of movement, where the historical streetcar tracks cut through the cobblestones, reminding us of an era when public transport helped define the city's growth. Walking towards iconic spots like Spanky's, you feel the transition from the working river of the past to the celebratory river of today. Spanky's itself is a local institution, often credited with inventing the original chicken finger, but its real value is its location. It sits as a landmark in this corridor of brick and stone, a place where locals and travelers have gathered for decades to watch the river flow by. To walk from the romantic heights of Lovelock Bridge down to the bustling pavement of East River Street is to see Savannah in its entirety. A city that is as much about the spirit of the people on the ground as it is about the grand monuments on the hill.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.